Number 14, we have this equation. We want to know where are the horizontal asymptotes, if any, and what about the vertical? Horizontal. Well, we have learned deal with Bobo Botten eats DC. That's an expression that helps us remember because the horizontal is always determined by the degree, which degree, whether it's bigger on the top, bigger on the bottom, or if the exponents are the same. In this case, he's got a degree of 3 and his exponent's a 2. So it's bigger on top. That's this one, bigger on top. The N stands for none. There is no horizontal asymptote. There's not going to be one. Vertical. Vertical, we concentrate on the bottom. The bottom is this. We got to make sure that guy never comes out to be a 0. So we're going to draw asymptotes where it is 0 to say, yo, you can't touch this. You can get closer and closer to it, but you won't touch it. As soon as you see x squared and x in the number, you're like, hey, this must factor to something. Well, what gives you 12 has a difference of 1. That looks like to me x minus 4, x plus 3. I now set each one equal to 0. This is going to mean when I add 4, there's going to be a vertical asymptote at x being 4. And when I subtract 3, there's going to be one at negative 3. There'll be one here when x is 4, and then one over here when x is negative 3. Those are your options. That's what's going to happen for number 14. Number 15, this asks about a hole in a slant. A hole occurs when that bottom, the x plus 2, cancels out with something up top. A slant occurs when the top is 1 degree more than the bottom and the top doesn't, there is not a hole in our situations because nothing cancels out. Now, the first thing I need to do is think, hey, does x squared plus 7x plus 10 factor? It does. It factors to an x plus 2, x plus 5 over an x plus 2. These are going to cross out. This is nothing more than the graph of the line y equals x plus 5 as long as we make sure x can't be what value? Negative 2. That means there's a hole at negative 2. This will be a graph like this with a hole in it. So there's a hole, and we could just say, hey, there's a hole when x is equal to what value? Negative 2. That's going to happen. There is a hole there. Yes, there is a hole. Slant? No. There is no slant. The top is 1 degree more than bottom, but what happened is things crossed out and it was just this line. So it's just a simple picture like this. So there is no slant. And if the top hadn't factored, we would have divided x plus 2 into that x squared plus whatever x plus 10 and found where the slant occurred. But in this case, there is not a slant.